Jenifer Lewis, and you're watching Real Black.
Hey, look how black this is.
And Patti Jackson, let's get Patti Jackson.
Thank you, Vanessa, and thank you, Literary Cafe. I'm Patti Jackson from WDAS-FM. Boy, do we have a great time with Jenifer today. Let me tell you why this book is a great stocking stuffer and a great present and a great way to just escape and laugh. Jenifer Lewis really opens up in this book about her life in a very funny and touching way. But she talks about things that really affect us a lot in our communities, in our families, things that we don't often want to talk about. When you talk about mental illness, bipolar, depression, it's a great book. You are going to love it, and you are going to love her. We welcome her here to Philadelphia. She is joining us at the African American Museum, courtesy of the Literary Cafe. Let's make some noise for Jenifer Lewis. Yes. Woo! This is the mother of Black Hollywood. Yes. Woo! But Jenifer, they love you.
Girl, I done cussed them out. I know they love me. Y'all know I'm gonna bless with y'all tonight. That's what I do. I ain't gonna shoot from the hip. I'm gonna shoot from my hips. Oh, yeah. These fools told me to rap for my book. Come on. So I tap, tap, tap for my book. Red lips for my book. Titties and hips for my book. Yeah. I hit a high note for my book. Come on, y'all. Now you woke for my book. Rubber bum bum for my book. Hey, you bitches better run for my book. Oh, my God. All right, Philly.
I knew
All right,
we would,
Philadelphia.
I knew we would have a good time.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. It's been a long time.
Yes.
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours.
Oh, my God. Y'all Philly done wore me out. I just love it. Oh, God, I feel so loved in Philly. Thank you.
You should. You give a lot. You give a lot, Jenifer.
Thanks, baby. I do. You know,
I've
I've never given. I didn't believe in giving 100%. I gave 2,000. That's why I have sustained in this business. It's just I breathe it. And there's a line in my book where I say to give up show business would be to give up the act of breathing. You know, Bette Midler came backstage one time. She said, "Oh, Jenifer." She said, "Oh, you were fabulous." I said, "Oh, man, I wasn't doing nothing but brushing my teeth." The next day, she sent me a basket of Colgate and crashed out. Yes, Queen.
In this book, it's a memoir, and you talk about your life. And I asked you earlier today, was it hard to tell your story? Because
Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm okay. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
I can't be upstaged by a fan. Yeah. Come on now. If the children get hot, let them pull out some church fans and shit. You know how we do. I tell people, don't get that movie star shit twisted. Yeah. I'm from the street.
St. Louis, by the way.
Come on now,
Yes.
St. Louis, no.
How hard was it to tell your story? Because whereas you make us laugh with the stories of your life, a lot of serious things happened to you during your life.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. Ain't no shame in my game. People always tell me, "Oh, aren't you embarrassed?" I'm like, "Oh, bitch, what I look like being embarrassed?" I'm Jenifer Lewis. Oh, I'm so glad this ain't a church, Lord. You know the museum gonna throw me out, girl. They should cuss too much, but y'all know. I gotta tell you something. Can you hear me? I think I've just been talking so much. Usually my voice is more resounding. But anyway, if there is somebody in the booth, give me just a little more reverb so I don't feel like I'm talking into a loaf of bread. You got me? Yeah, just give me a little bit. So listen, guys. I came from poverty, government cheese and the whole works, and we didn't have running water, and I was the baby of 7. And so by the time I came along, my mother was 26 when she had me. So imagine being 26 with 7 children, and she was the oldest of 16. So you can imagine how she was pushed aside in order to bring the other ones up. I, on the other hand, came last, and by the time she had me, she was exhausted. So it was a lot of, get out of here and go tell your sister. So I spent my childhood like, see me, see me, see me. And then that turned into, see me. That rage got in me. And then it turned into this. The diva. But you see my arm? Look at this. It got tired. This was a mask. Oh, it launched my career. But the diva was a mask, so when my arms got tired, I lowered them. And look at that position. I surrendered. I let it go. And now the gesture is, how's everybody? I grew and went to, I was president of my class from 7th grade through 12th grade. I was captain of the cheerleading squad. I'm an alpha female, a born leader. So with that charisma, I went into theater at Webster University, got my BA. I tried to quit, because I come from an all-black town, Kinloch, Missouri. It was at one time the largest all-black self-governed township in America, population 3,000. And it sits on the border of Ferguson, Missouri. So even as a little girl, I was warned never to go to Ferguson alone. But do y'all really think I gave a shit about racism? They had a movie theater, and we didn't. So every Saturday, I'd sneak over there, buy me some popcorn, sit up in the balcony, so nobody from Kinloch would see me and tell my mama. And I would imagine myself on the silver screen. 68 movies later, bitches. Bitch better have my money. Talking about some racism. I was like, bitch, please, I'm gonna be a movie star. So after I left college, went straight to New York, got my first Broadway show within 11 days. I was on Broadway, and it's bipolar, didn't know I was bipolar. I didn't act out with hard drugs. My drug was sex. And, I had to relive all those. Guys, this book was hard. Ugh. I had to relive all of that. Shut those people up if I kill somebody. No, really. Shut them the fuck up. I'll walk out there. Shut that shit down. Trying to talk, you know us. So listen, y'all. I love myself. I say anything I want whenever I want. And can't nobody stop me. What the hell you doing, James? Who is that? Somebody special? What time your ticket say? Sit your asses down in this room. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, baby. I swear to God, a black woman will kick your ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it. Yes, I did. But listen, I didn't. But listen, after, y'all stop now. I'm going to mess with everybody. I don't know how not to. I do. I always say, what time's your ticket say? Sit down, somebody, When cell phones first came out, somebody's phone rang, and we weren't used to that. I was on stage, I was singing like this. I want you, okay, when I start singing, I want you to say ring, just after like 5 words. I love my life. What the fuck? I said, give me that damn thing. I said, give it here. She gave it to me. I answered, I said, who the fuck is this? I said, didn't she tell you she was coming to see Jenifer Lewis? Fuck off the phone. Y'all know I crack myself up. I can't help it. My manager's sitting there going, Jenny, please settle down and just talk to the folks about the book. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, but okay, just to get that, I'm gonna let you have me, Queen. No, listen up now. Let me get through that. So when I got to New York, I started, it was even before that. I used to cry myself into my pillow when I was a little girl. I didn't know that I had a chemical imbalance in my brain. And I was always manic or depressed. And when you live like that, that's just how you live. You don't think anything's really wrong. I mean, because I'd get up. Now listen, y'all, listen to this. It was the dream that sustained me. The cocaine was being passed around the room. I asked the man, I said, how you do it? He said, you just snort it up there like that. I said, then what happens? He said, well, then you feel a drip down your throat. I said, throat? I said, oh, bitch, I got a matinee tomorrow. Ain't shit going on my throat. But, thank God. Thank God I asked, what happens next? So when you're bipolar, you have addictive behavior. And sex was my drug of choice. It would bring me after that tsunami of love that would rush over the pews, over the theater, over the, stadiums, wherever I was. I needed to come down. Brain racing. And a lot of times it was rage. Guys, if you got something going on, go get some help. Please. Please, please. And if you know somebody that's in trouble, it ain't got to be bipolar. It's, somebody touch you in an inappropriate way and you're eating yourself to death, trying to make yourself unattractive so nobody else will touch you. I know a thing or two. I'm 60. I don't care what people think about me. I say what I want to say when I want to say it, and I'm not a bitch and I'm not rude. I love people. All right, I was a bitch in Chicago the other day, but that's another, that's another story. I have to shut it down. But, I had the sex addiction. Then the boy came into my house with a knife to my throat, and you'll read it. I'm not going to spoil that for you. But just know I won't tell you what happened, but, I'm still here. And then Hollywood, that was a transition. And then once I took care of myself and put myself in my own skin, once I said, okay, I want on my face what I put on everybody else's face. I want to laugh. I want to be happy. I don't want to go home and cry, have sex with for a minute. But, here's the thing. There was some menage a trois up in these streets. Don't start no shit now. I told him, I said I was Jezebel, Marilyn Monroe, Pam Grier, and what's the other one? Hell no, that bitch wasn't born. I'm talking about Halle Berry. She ain't got shit to do with it. Girl, don't you love me? I love myself. Nothing but a fool. Halle Berry? No. No, I'm talking about all the hoes of the world. No, no, honey, I was 36, 24, 36. No, Pam wasn't a hoe. No, Pam was coffee. But anyway, I'm going to let the queen talk. But that's the gist of the book, y'all. Just the thing is I want you to take something from it. This book hurt. Yep. That was your original question. Mm-hmm. This shit was hard. I threw it in my pool. Yeah, I got a pool. Yeah, I threw it in. No, y'all ain't got no pools on the East Coast. It's cold-ass city. I'm like, what the fuck? I had to cover my titties. You know, I didn't want to freak. But titties and hips on my book. Yeah! But listen, y'all, this was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. To go back and relive all those deaths. All my friends died from AIDS, so many of them. But you know what? I kept going for them because I wanted to honor them. Me honoring them was more important than my tears that I knew would dry. See, there was a time in my life that they didn't dry. But I went and took care of myself, and I want you to do that. Don't be telling me you can't afford to see a shrink. There are places you can go in America. You got to want to be well. Can't nobody help you if you don't want to be helped. And by the way, when you reach out to somebody and they say no about 3 times, leave them alone. Don't ruin your life trying to save somebody else. I'm going to get back to the queen. Shut the fuck up. What's happening?
But that is true because you want to save people. And I think
want
it's
them
in
to
us.
save themselves. I want you to save yourself. Look, okay, here's a story, not in the book. Did I talk about the starving children? No. Okay, there's a second book coming, honey, because I got about 10,000 more stories, okay? Let me just tell you this. Last May, was it last May? No, it was last year, right? Africa, Serengeti. Child, a massive, who? May. Child, I'm walking down a road in the Serengeti. And, yeah, I can travel. I'm walking down. I'm starting no shit. Now listen, that's the other thing about the book. Oh, I take you all over the world. Take you to Mount Fuji, I take you to Japan, and just everywhere. Because I never married, and I never gave birth to a child, but I did join the Big Sister, Big Brother program. And I had a little sister. She was 7 years old. I pulled her out from under the desk. God knows I just wanted to crawl up under there with her. But I knew I had to grow up and do something for somebody else. Because it had been all about me, 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 me. Now, that served me. It serves you in show business. You have to keep yourself in shape. You got to, you have to speak with distinction. You have to do dialects. There's so much we have to do to get into a character. You have to pull from your own past. You can only bring your own experiences. Can't know what you don't know. That's what the director is for, to pull those things out of you. But I was on something and I lost my train of thought. Serengeti. So y'all look, okay. It's 3:30. Bitch, I don't need that carrying on. Shut the fuck up. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? I'm talking about the math side. She going, well. I know you think you're in church. They say I sound like a preacher. I ain't no preacher. I'm just Jenifer Lewis. And Tracy Ellis Ross on the set of Blackish one day, she said, oh, I'm kind of depressed today. I went, because we had a scene to do. I said, honey, listen, you're working with Jenifer Lewis. Listen very carefully. Just say my name 3 times. Jenifer Lewis, Jenifer Lewis, Jenifer Lewis. She felt better. All right. Here we go. Listen up. So, no, I got it. So listen, it's 3:30 in the morning. I got to wake up at 3:30 to walk to the lobby, long way. To take a truck to a hot air balloon, and the hot air balloon was we're gonna see the sunset over the Serengeti. Now, sunrise, whatever. So it was the fucking sun. When you're up in a hot air balloon, you don't know which way you're up or down any fucking way. I love my spontaneity. I'm so good. Look, I've been doing this shit for years, okay? One thing I know is how to hold audience. Okay, listen. So, come on, y'all. Well, it was a sunrise. Now, listen. So, the day before, I had walked to my hut. Well, it's an 8-star hut. But listen. What are you going to do? So, listen now. My knee was hurting. You'll find out in the book, I've given my knees names. Arthur and Ritus Jackson. So, don't you love it? So, listen, and Ritus is fucking with me now. But listen. Okay, listen, y'all, listen. So, I knew I was wondering, I was like, this is a far walk and my knee is hurting. Come to find out, the golf cart that was supposed to take us from the room to the lobby was broken. And this was not a road you were supposed to be walking on. Now, they hire the Maasai to do security in these places. Will you be still on the front row so I can concentrate on this bullshit? Now, listen. He's so cute. I like you. Took some good pictures. You send me those pictures. You make sure you send me those pictures. Now, listen. So, y'all be still now so I can concentrate. I didn't rehearse any of this. Because you're loving me so much, I want to give you some stories that are not in the book. Okay? You okay? Girl, I'm a mess. Now, listen. She knows, honey. She had me today. Didn't we have fun? Come here, boo. I really enjoyed it. Look, here's the one thing. You just don't give Jenifer Lewis a stage. She just don't know how to shut up. But listen. So listen, y'all. Come on now. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. It's a good story. But y'all got to be still because I got to concentrate. Now listen. So the Maasai warrior, now you know they 10 feet tall. Yeah. So all right, just settle down. My girlfriend, when I told her this story, she said, I want to hear that shit. I want to know what you were doing out there with that Maasai warrior. I didn't touch him, y'all. All right, maybe I did. But listen. No, I didn't. So listen. So I hear this. Ready, Mom. It's 3:30 in the morning. I said, I'm coming, you know. And we're walking down this road, and I'm not talking a lot because, I'm exhausted. Safari ain't no joke, honey. It ain't for sissies. Don't think you're going to go over there in luxury just because you got a lot of money. That shit, ain't no pavement on the road. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn. So anyway, I was like, So anyway, he goes, ready, Mom? I said, okay, I'm coming. So we're walking. We're walking. Me and the Maasai warrior down the long, rocky, dusty road. Now, I'm a nature doll. So I know the difference between a squirrel, a deer, and a fucking ant. We heard, and I knew whatever the fuck this was weighed 10,000 pounds. So we walking. So I want all of y'all to go, when I point to you, I want you to go, and then I'm going to show you what we did. What the fuck? So the Maasai warrior, with his flashlight, he goes right to the area. And out comes, oh, the God, this thing was so big, y'all. All right, from here. I ain't playing, to here. A little bit more. This wide, black. Oh, my dear. A what? Wait, a what? Would y'all shut up? Let me hear what this boy said. A what? Nigga, you drunk? Don't fuck with me up here. Shut the fuck up. This motherfucker guessing. Listen, y'all. Listen. Out from the brush, at a slow pace, comes a Cape buffalo. It was huge, and it was in profile, and it emerged now. I knew it was a female because I'd studied before. You study before you carry your ass somewhere like the Serengeti and find out what the fuck you're walking into. And obviously, I hadn't studied enough. I wouldn't have had my ass on that road. So here she come. Now, I knew, y'all, if she'd had some babies, we were two dead. So we froze. And he had the flashlight on her. And here she comes across the road. She's walking. I'm just so happy I don't have to shit. Funny, ain't it? Look, y'all. She stopped. I'm thinking, fuck, man. I am. I'm thinking to myself, I'm getting ready to die. No, you don't understand. This ain't no zoo shit. They say some little motherfucker at the zoo. This is the real shit. She was huge. And then when she stopped, he did this to me. Now he's standing here, and he goes, "Don't move, Mom." No, listen to it. The shit wasn't funny. It's funny now. He did like this. Look. He went, "Don't move, Mom." I'm thinking to myself, nigga, do I look like I'm fucking moving? Of course, I didn't say that shit. I didn't move. I was like this, y'all, really. I was like. And then we thought she was going to keep walking, but no, she did this. No, you don't get it. I knew that was it. Now, I'm a very vigilant person because, when I was a little girl, we didn't know where the shoe was coming from. So, I was ducking and shit. I didn't know what the fuck. So, I'd be looking at shit. I'd be like, where the fuck is the shoe coming? So, I see shit and I feel shit extra. I didn't feel like I was going to die because I'm not one to get so scared. I'm scared of this bitch. And she horned, and I just knew she was getting ready to charge with those horns. I'm thinking, that's when I thought, I'm going to die in the Serengeti. What a headline. Diva dead in ditch. Or should I say double D cup diva dead in ditch. Girl, that thing came, I saw those horns, I'm thinking, and I could think of the Spanish Run where that bull is just, and I knew she was coming because we didn't know if she had babies. Oh my God. So when she turned, here's the mask side. I got to put the mask down because I'm going to show y'all how he did it. It was something out of a dream or nightmare. I don't even know how to explain it, but this is what he did. Yeah, my mom said that's when he was not messing around. Like he had been with who I was. It wasn't about letting nothing happen to me. So as he did that, this warrior God just kind of floated. I didn't even see his feet move. Just floated right in front of me. And of course, I went. The truth is, if that picture come out and push his ass. But what he then proceeded to do was what he had been taught, even as a little boy, I'm sure. He proceeded to make himself bigger. Brought up that blanket, and that flashlight, he kept it on her, and she went. Took her fat ass. I was mad as hell. But you know, when you almost die, you mad. You know, when somebody almost hit you in the car, you get mad first, then you start thanking God. You get mad first. You're like, bitch! This is what I did. When she laughed, you gotta understand, he's 10 feet tall. I turned to him and I went, he's right here. I'll show y'all what my face did out there. I just white you out in the middle of the area, you know, these crazy white people. They give me a fuck out here. Once he started laughing so hard. But what you gotta understand, if he's 10 feet tall, I'm hitting his balls. He was just laughing, and we laughed all the way to the lobby, but I swear to God, ain't gonna let make them. Listen, y'all, things happen for a reason. Because guess what? Once we got in the truck, when the guy turned his lights on, it was pitch black out there, y'all. Serengeti. Bullshit. He turned on the lights. And right when he turned on the lights, now I happened to just be in the front seat of the Jeep, there were two adolescent lion cubs stalking in the golden grass. They're like this. And the mothers were getting some food. But you know, we couldn't see the kill because it was late at night. But what a lesson. To see those animals safe in their natural habitat. And I just want to finish this off and tell you that the fact that I'm even able to experience it, to be able to travel around the world and help where I can. I went to the Solomon Islands, very poverty-stricken areas, and that's where the kids have, they have our skin tone, but they have blonde, blue eyes and blonde hair. I picked one up, I said, what the fuck? I said, I'm sorry, baby, you look something like white people. Now, y'all know I didn't say that to that baby. But, you see, the Maasai story is not in the book. So I wanted to share that with you. Thank you.
This is like stand-up, life-telling. This is certainly an experience. Chapter 4. It happens to be my favorite. Dick Diva.
Dick Diva.
Gregory Hines.
Yeah.
Countertop.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Girl, we don't need to go into Gregory Hines. You know what? Gregory and I were really good friends. And one night we got drunk and carried on. And let me tell you what happened. I went to regale some of the Broadway gypsies with our sexual escapades. And guess what my girlfriend said? She stood up and said, "Oh, Jenifer, we've heard this tired-ass story. Gregory told us the day after it happened." So I'm not telling anything that he didn't tell. I didn't try to hurt anybody in this book. I didn't try to hurt anybody when I was untreated bipolar disorder. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just wanted to be somebody. But you got to be real careful. You got to be real careful. What the fuck is going on? Hi, baby. How you doing? That's Vanessa. I ain't messing with Vanessa. Vanessa had me in 18 interviews. Back to back to back to back. How you doing? Am I done?
Baby, you are done.
I didn't talk at all. I didn't get to say anything. I'm kidding. What, boo? Yeah, let's do that. Come on, y'all. Who's got a question? Come on, in the back, in the way. Okay, you going. Stand up, boo, and be sure you get him, because his hand went up first back there. What, baby? I done already cussed you out. What you want? I'm sorry. I thought I cussed you out. Come here, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, you better walk and work. Look at her. Ain't she cute, y'all? What you want to say, baby? Here.
All right. So, who on the cast of Blackish do you think could step into your shoes? Well, no one. No. Okay. Who has?
Wait, you let her ask a question. Go ahead, baby.
Who do you see a Jenifer Lewis level of greatness?
Nobody. Now, what the fuck was I supposed to say? Somebody? Hey, now listen, y'all. Listen to me very carefully. Listen. There's a picture in. Shut up. Somebody said on the internet, they said Jenifer Lewis has never done a movie where she didn't call somebody, "La girl." But you asked what? Now just say it again. Oh, no. Who would play? Guys, let me tell you who my idols were. Let me preface it with this. The day I knew I was a star was the day I realized everybody was one. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody greater or lesser than anyone else. We all God's babies. And we're fragile. Be kind to each other. Now, here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you my idols. Aretha, Mandela, Oprah, Obama, Michelle, Einstein. I look up to the game changers. Lincoln, Franklin. That's who I look. Sojourner. All of them that made a difference in this world. Next question. Back there. You stand up and speak loudly, darling.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm like up to page 100 in the book so far. I think it's really great. I love how you speak candidly about your experiences and the depths you go to with dealing with the illness.
Yeah.
But in the book, do you think, you talk a lot about your dream and how you kind of had this drive and you always knew you would be a star and you would be where you're at. Do you think the manic episodes helped you continue to believe in that dream and move forward?
The mania served me well, but it was also very dangerous. The first thing my shrink said to me when I went into her office, she said, "My God, how are you alive?" Oh, I was so reckless. I lived dangerously. Quite frankly, and I don't mean this as a joke, I was out of my fucking mind. I had a chemical imbalance in my brain, and I didn't know it. And I acted it out sexually, and with always drama. And there had to be some drama going on. You have people like that in your life. You keep an eye on them. And for you sitting here tonight who believed in me enough to even come. Look in the mirror and take responsibility for your choices. Stop blaming somebody else for your shit. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. You know what I do every morning? I'm going to show you. Look. And we'll take one more question. I brush my teeth like this. Yeah. All right, I have an electric toothbrush. I'm just messing with you. This is a better, gesture. Shut up, mama, leave me alone. She's so cute. Y'all know I'm messing with you. So I brush, brush, brush. Spit it out. Wipe it. I look up and step up. I go like this. I step up like this. I go like this.
Okay, we have a question here. Come on, honey.
Every morning.
All right, I have a question.
Come on, baby. What's your question?
Okay. Given the new reality shows and some of the dramas that are going on, they're encouraging. I read the article about you first in Essence, which was fabulous.
Thank you.
Your truth about being a sex addict and having some issues.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these reality shows encourage women who are younger than I am, and you as well, to engage. No, we're just no. This
No,
is
come on,
not
let her
a
get it.
down.
Get it. Come on,
That's not
y'all.
a down. I'm talking
Come
about
on,
the
y'all.
younger
Be
women.
nice now.
And I want to hear your take on using things instead of a person, a machine, candies, products, or whatever, to release the anxieties that they encounter, so they are not hampered.
Come on, we grown.
Yeah.
Let her have a
And I'm a
question.
grown
And
woman.
this shit is important.
They're using machines or instruments to release themselves, so they're not caught up in the male
Madness
female.
of needing.
Right.
Needing,
What's your feeling?
All right, I'm going to speak to that. But once again, I can only come from my own experience. I ain't never used none of that fake shit. Why? 'Cause ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I got your picture where hanging on the wall. Wait. Okay, stop now. Y'all ain't right.
One last question.
Now listen to me about that. And keep me on track, Julia, because I want to speak to like 3 things in that. First of all, I may have seen one reality show in my life. I don't watch that shit. You know why? Because it feeds too much negativity. Oh my God, they fighting each other, pulling at each other, fucking somebody's man. This one fucked that one fucked that. Oh, attitude, and hey, come on. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, have at it. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch scary movies. I mean, do what you do. I don't watch sci-fi. I watch shit that teach me something. That's just me. If it's not educational, if it's not, some history or nature or something that's going to make me feel really good and relaxed, I don't watch that shit no more. I've had enough drama in my life. Now, I watch that stuff. I know that the elevator to success is broken and one should take the stairs. What happens to these people in these reality shows is that they're ill prepared and they fall by the wayside because you can't get this shit quick. You just can't. You're just a normal person, and all of a sudden you're famous because you did something, a sex tape, or cuss somebody out, and then they make you a star, and then they drop you. And then you're left with yourself, with the bullshit that you did to get it. Life is not a rehearsal. Oh, I had to find that out. Let me tell y'all something. I just took a trip around the world. This jacket is from Uzbekistan. I think I said that. Listen to me. I saved up for that one, though, baby. When you come from poverty, you save your money to do what you want to do with it. And I have never squandered money. I know y'all heard about the con artist. That's in the book briefly. But you can go to Facebook if you want to read every detail about what happened to me. And just backing up, I know I'm going back and forth on things, but I think you're getting the message. You pay attention. These snakes are everywhere. I can believe that shit happened to me. I can believe something that evil could even touch me. But it did, because I wasn't paying attention. I was in the middle of getting an honorary doctorate degree. I was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Black Film Association. And this man was filled with lies. I felt something. I didn't know what. It was almost like my soul was fragmented because he was so good. This son of a bitch had been in and out of jail since he was 15, conning women. He was masterful at what he did. He had to be masterful to roll up on me. But because I wasn't paying attention, but guess who was paying attention? Well, you can say that too. Keep good girlfriends around you. Yeah. She noticed one night when she asked when she was going to lunch with me and him, because you know they have to keep you isolated. She said, when I'm going to lunch with you and Tony. She said, I mumbled, well, I just kind of want to be alone. And she thought to herself, because it was about 4 girls in the hot tub, and it was dark out there, and she said she thought to herself, when the fuck did you start mumbling? See? And that's when somebody loves you that sees something is not quite right. So she looked deeper on the internet about this son of a bitch and found it. 4 years, fraud, imprisoned, a fucking criminal in my fucking house, in my bed. Oh, come here, Jesus. Yeah, now you can call on God. You call her now. You understand what I'm saying? I dedicated the book to her because he would have taken it all. They take it all from you. He got 50 grand. You know what I told him in court? I said, nigga, that was sushi to me. Son of a bitch. But you want to know when I did soften? He used his children. God damn. Sat those kids around my pool, so sick and twisted. We got a sociopath in the White House. Come on now. But I ain't going to get into that. I know we got to stop. But listen, I wrote that book for y'all to pay attention. Don't let me have gone through this shit, and you don't get nothing from this book. You read this book and give this book to people. Y'all know I don't need no money. Give this as Christmas presents to people who are hiding, who are holding in secrets. We are as sick as our secrets. You tell your shit so you can be free. And get the hell on where you go.
This is such a blessing. Can we give her a standing ovation? Jenifer Lewis, the mother of Black Hollywood. Can we just leave her with the song? Can we do the song?